Thank you so much for tuning in to yet another episode. What's going on, guys? It's Cam. I'm from St. Lucia, and I just decided to make a video. Well, there's not going to be video, but this is going to be an piece of audio that I'm going to put together and post this on YouTube. Today, I just want to talk a little bit about some things, or well, in the near future, I'm going to talk about things that have been and or are going to be on my mind. But today, I just wanted to discuss a topic. I guess just swinging it, see where it takes me. I guess. Um, so, what we're going to be talking about today, the men and women of society, or what I personally have discovered. Now, as always, a lot of you may agree, a lot of you may not agree. This is also a disclaimer. I am in no way, shape, or form intending to harm anyone, intending to, discourage anyone, intending to fire shots or throw shade at anyone. Those of you who may or may not know me personally, I'm not intending to hurt anyone or to do anything of that sort. Now that we have this cleared up, today we're just going to be talking about, you know, men and women. So, first off, men for 2020, let's stop let's stop chasing women. Let's stop going after women if we don't have our lives together, if we don't have our shit together, right? Now what I realize, a lot of men in St. Lucia, and we chase women. Well, let me not say we, but men in St. Lucia chase women, and we ask ourselves why. Oh, he only wants sex, he only want this, he only want that. But we have to understand, think of it this way. If you have a market and you only selling oranges, if someone wants oranges, where will they go? Wouldn't they go to your market? And that's just the way it is. The way you bring yourself across and the way you portray yourself, that message will be received, transcribed, and it will determine the outlook of actions that a man, or that men rather, will show. So, ladies, let's, you know, I'm not saying you can't have fun, you can't free up with your girls and what have you, but you know, if we want a man to respect us, we must demand respect, right? So now let's talk about the men now, because if I don't talk about the men, those of you ladies who heard this is gonna beat me up in the comments. Oh, you don't know nothing about me. Please spare me the spare, just spare me, please, man. Why why is every woman an object to you? And not just that, when you finally get the woman of your dreams, the woman you have desired for so long, they would ask you for a little something, "Yeah, hey babe, give me $500, give me $200, I want to buy some horsehair, I want to buy some acrylic nails, some gel nails, some polish, I want to buy the makeup set, give me $500." What do we tell them? No, go get it on your own. I'll give you what you need, not what you want. I've heard people say that in public, right? Women, how does that make you feel? You have a man that may or may not have promised you a lot, but you have a man that, is in your life, and you're asking for a little something to go on, to go and pamper yourself, to go and treat yourself nice, and it's always a negative response. And then you call him your man. Seriously, fellas, we should be able to say, babe, $500 alone. Look, $1,000. Look, $800. Look, $900. And there's nothing wrong with that. We're seeing it as a lot of money because, generational poverty and, that going on with our families or whatever our family situation is, that may hinder us from allowing ourselves to understand that naturally a woman desires security, right? And naturally a man desires freedom. What does that say? Man, the more money you have, the more you are able to do what you want with your own money. That also says that the more money or the wealthier you are mentally, whether it be financially, physically, if you approach a woman, you don't say what you have, but you allow her to understand where you stand as a man, right? And immediately, it will not be in her conscious state of mind, but subconsciously, the fact that you are financially stable will give them the image of security, right? So it's not, women are gold diggers and women are this. No, fellas, that's not what it is. We have to stop thinking of it this way. What we have to do is pick up our socks, pick up our pants, and get our shit together, right? Another thing, we like to put women on pedestals too much, guys. Especially the good looking ones. Because, I mean, come on, St. Lucia has some beautiful women. I'm not gonna lie, right? But when you constantly approach a woman and she can tell by your vibe that all you want is sex, all you want is, you know, things that are not, in her best interest, especially if you don't have your life together. All those who come after you, especially after years growing up, I bet, as a woman, being approached by men just for sex. It's not something, and I don't blame them. It's not something that they do consciously when they turn a man down or they give the cold shoulder when they're approached. I don't blame them. But when we do that, all those who come after subconsciously, her body reacts in such a way when a man approaches her or when someone approaches her to automatically think that he wants sex. So she pulls away and she, gives the cold shoulder in most case scenarios because already in her mind it's programmed that if a man approaches me, he just wants sex. Fellas, there's nothing wrong with leaving a woman alone. She looks nice, yes. You have eye contact, good eye contact, whatever it is. I don't know what's supposed to spark away or whatever. If it's in your brain, in your pants, I don't know what it is, right? But there's nothing wrong with letting a woman be. You understand? Women, to close off, and please do not bite me for this. Do not, please. Please forgive me in advance. I promise I'll not do it again, right? But women, just because you look nice doesn't mean I want you. You look nice, yes. You appeal to my eyes, yes. Do you appeal to my soul? No. Your attitude is worth more than your appearance. Now, not many guys think that way because they think with their penis. They don't think with their damn brains. And it's a vast majority of men. But just because you look nice doesn't mean I want to be with you. Doesn't even mean I want to be friends with you. I may be bored and just want to make conversation at the moment. You understand? Why are you allowing your pride to get to your head? Women, ladies, come on. As beautiful ladies, if your soul is not in line with your looks, if your soul is not beautiful, then are you truly beautiful? You have to understand that you may meet someone on the street that just wants you for your body and what have you and stuff like that, but you have to understand that you need to be careful the things you say to people you do not know, right? I mean, I just wanted to, say a few of these things that have been on my mind for a while. And yeah, so 2020, ladies, not every man that talk to you want you, right? Men, if you don't have your shit together, leave the lady alone. Leave the woman alone. Now, I'm not saying opportunity may not show itself. I'm not saying you can't have a woman in your life, right? But by all means, if you know you're not one of the lucky ones, if you're one of the unlucky ones, and you know and you are very aware that you need your shit together in order to have a relationship with a woman, please. There was a wise young man who wrote something on a board, and that will never, ever, ever, ever leave my mind. And what that read was, chase the cash, not the vash. What does that mean, fellas? Say it with me. Chase the cash, not the vash. Right? That means if you don't have your shit together by now, if you're not financially able to say, you know what, I don't want to work that 9 to 6. If you're not able to do that, stop chasing the women. And with that said, thank you so much for listening. If you did enjoy, you can go ahead and like, subscribe, and tune in to whenever I make videos, I guess, because this was just an off impulse type of thing. But yeah, thank you again so much for listening, and I really do hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Bye bye.